You already know. Here with my boy, JJ Hollis, a legend. I'm here with the man himself, boy. See? We laughing already.
He just started.
All right, JJ, where you from, bro?
Hey, man, you know, from Kankakee. Kankakee. You know what I'm saying? Kankakee, born and raised, man. Except for when I went to Memphis for school. You know what I'm saying? Memphis Tiger for life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
How many brothers and sisters is? How many of y'all is?
It's 3 of us. 2 sisters, 1 brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only boy. So, you know what I'm saying? I actually got a brother in Oklahoma, so it's 4 of us. 2 boys, 2 girls. I'm the youngest. You know, so yeah. Are
you the youngest?
Yeah, I'm the youngest. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. You know, I think I'm the one that's more outgoing.
Right. Yeah.
But all of them crazy.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. All of them crazy. Man.
So you play football? That's what sport you play?
Yeah, I played football, ran track, played baseball. In high school, I played football, ran track. So yeah, I went on to college, played football at the University of Memphis, Memphis State University.
For real?
Yeah. And and then when I came back home, I wanted to give back. I had kids. That's when I started coaching. Shout out to David Hetherington, who came and got me off my mama porch and asked me if I wanted to coach.
Wow. Okay.
I've been coaching ever since. So,
how many children you got?
I got 6.
You try to say that shit real fast
6.
and then go with your story like I got
6.
I had children.
Hey, look, I got 6 of them. That's right.
They all then graduated and
5 boys and a girl. And I got my son. I got 1 son that's in college now. He's the youngest, playing college football out of Quincy University.
Wow.
My other kids are here. My 1 son is in the Army in South Korea. So, you know, hey, the rest of my kids working, happy, and they doing their thing. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grandkids. Yeah.
So you had the famous Lee's.
Yeah, Lee's Lounge. Yeah, Lee's Lounge.
How long y'all had that going?
10 years. 10 years.
Damn.
And I was and what people don't know is I was 26 years old running a nightclub. 26 years old, man. So it was a lot of pressure. It was a lot of fun, though. But you deal with a lot of different attitudes and deal with a lot of different people. And so, you know, it was cool. It was cool.
So running a business, do y'all can face a lot of fines and citations for certain things?
Well, the thing is, at one time we got closed for a day for some incidents we were having with people. You know, when you mix alcohol and some people don't know how to act, some things happen. And we had a couple of fights outside in the alley, so they closed us for one of our busiest days, which was a Friday night, I think it was. And you know, it was cool. It's all part of doing business, man. So
you just got tired of it? Yeah,
I mean, here's the thing: when you start doing stuff like that, you know, you start weighing your options, and at that point, it was like we had did all we could do as far as that's concerned. So, you know, my sister owned it. She wanted to move in a different direction, so it was cool, man. I went right back into the nursing home business where I was a social services director. So I went right back into that.
And as fast as they tore it down, you think they wanted it out of there anyway?
Well, the county is now about 4 or 5 parking spaces where the dance floor used to be.
All right. They tore it down fast.
Yeah, they tore it down quick. Me and myself, my guy Dave Smith, we went around there and watched them tear it down and got a brick. I still got a brick from the club. It held a lot of memories. For what people don't know is for African American business to have prime ownership in downtown Kankakee meant a lot. That's why I always said in beautiful downtown Kankakee, because my grandmother told us when we got the business, you guys just don't know how much that means for an African American to have a business in downtown Kankakee. So that was a real big thing that I tried to uphold for her. So, and you know, when she passed, she always told us to keep that business, and she passed in about 3-4 months later, we closed. Yeah.
So you grew up in that time. Did you see a difference growing up?
I saw a different. There's a different mindset today than there was back then. I mean, I think a lot of kids now are. I wouldn't call them spoiled, but they are coddled a little bit. You know, they are. They're not held accountable for a lot of things that myself and you may have been held accountable for. So, you know, there's little things like I look at things like the uniform thing at Kankakee High School.
Okay.
Let's take that for instance. I know when I was in school, if they told me what to wear, and I decided that I wasn't gonna wear it, my mother would have had and my father would have had a little something to say.
Right.
You know, it wouldn't have been all of this going back and forth. What they want you to wear is what you need to wear. I don't see the big deal about it. I think the kids need to follow policy. I think we're teaching our kids not to follow policy and follow rules when we do things like that. I think that's what we're having a lot of our problems at, is that we're allowing our kids not to follow rules.
Right.
And when you allow kids not to follow rules, it's going to be an issue. It's going to be a problem. And I think that's where you have your problems at.
Right.
They want to blame principals. They want to blame superintendents. A lot of this stuff starts in the home.
They do.
You know, and if you don't allow your kids to do certain things, they're not going to do it.
That's true.
You know. So I think a lot of things. I think we all need to work together on a lot of things. I think if the school district, the city, park district, a lot of these people will start working together to help each other, because we know a kid bad. Let's keep it real. We know a kid having issues when he in kindergarten, first grade. So we need to deal with that then. We don't need to deal with it when they get in 6th, 7th grade. It's too late.
Right.
And we need to find out, why is a kid angry? Man, when I was 5 years old, I don't think I was angry.
Shorty be straight mad.
They be mad, man. They be upset. So hey, what's wrong? So we need to find out what's wrong. Maybe mama or daddy ain't got a job.
Yeah.
Maybe daddy in jail. Maybe mama in jail. Maybe there's something going on, but I think we need to dig deeper, because if a 5-year-old is coming to school, 6, 7 years old, coming to school mad all the time, it's something wrong.
Big man.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it, and I'm like, man, so I think we need to take care of that first, and I think Chicago hit it on the head. Chicago know they need social workers. Chicago know they need support staff, and I think Kankakee needs to follow that model and get a lot more social workers and stuff like that in these schools. It ain't just Kankakee High School. They need it at every school.
Right.
Don't think
it's the generation. That's what it is.
That's what it is. It's just what's going on, you know, with everybody around, because a lot of people aren't holding these kids accountable, man, for a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you having your issues. That's why you having your problems. I mean, how many of you gonna sit across from each other at lunch, and then 2 years later I'm shooting you? That's a problem. Yeah, it's something wrong with that. It's something went wrong up through there. So it's some things. Hey, and listen to the word I use, we, because here's the key. I'm not taking myself out of the equation.
Okay,
we all need to. We all got a part in this. And I look at things. It's crazy. I look at how we can line up for a chicken sandwich, but we can't line up to vote. I look at stuff like that.
Well, since you said it.
Yeah, you know.
Cause see, now
I just find
now how you feel about national versus locally voting?
I feel like charity begins at home first.
Okay. So
I feel like we need to take care of home first. I can't worry about what's happening in Springfield till I know what's worried about taking care of Kankakee. Okay. And you know, numbers don't lie. Right now, if the African American people and people of color voted at a 50% clip, we would control the city of Kankakee and how they do things. And right now, that's serious. We
statistics show.
Hey, numbers don't lie. People lie. Numbers don't. 1st, 2nd, 7th ward, if 50% of the people voted, 50%. That's 1st, 2nd, 7th ward. If 50% of the people voted, we would control what happens in the city. That's city council. That's the mayor. That's the county. That's everything. We would control it because we have the numbers. But what do? We always make excuses. Okay. Oh, man, it's not going to make a difference. I'm telling you. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. I sit on a board right now, and I'm the only African American. You know what's messed up about that? I get more calls, and it's a free job now. I'm gonna put that out there. We don't get paid to be a commissioner. So what happens is I get more calls every day from people asking me to do things, and I can't understand it.
Yeah.
I can't understand, but I ask people to get involved. They won't get involved. They will not get involved. They will. You gotta get. And I'm gonna take a line from a movie. You gotta get your sideline ass on the front line in order to get things done. And that's what it's all about. We gotta stop. And what they do is they pit us against each other.
Wow.
Okay. They pit us against each other, and I've seen it. Okay. And when I bring it up, I'm the bad guy. Okay. But I'm not gonna go against my brother. I got a call in September for somebody to ask me to run for mayor against Chastity Wells Armstrong. Okay? They came to my park district meeting and asked me to run against Chastity Wells Armstrong. And I told them no, I would not run against my sister. I grew up with her. I was born and raised around her. I believe she's doing good things here in this city. And I'm going to support her. There's no way I'm going to go against her. But they came and got me. Told me they would fund my campaign. Told me I wouldn't have to bring any money out of my pocket.
Oh, this is the juice I wanted.
You know, so.
And they really do this.
Oh, they do it. And I'm telling you, not a lie. They came to me and said, "Will you run against her? We know you can beat her." That's what they told me. We know you can beat her. I said, "No, I will not do that. I will not do that." Now, of course, some of my other African American leaders, they may want to do it, but I won't do it. It sends mixed messages, okay? And how can me, as an African American male, say I'm going to go against my sister, or when we supposed to take care of our women? So I can't do that. I can't do that. But I see more of it in politics and just in general of we not taking care of our women. And I see that. And it's sad. Here's the thing. Me and you ain't got to agree on everything.
Okay.
Me and Kanez can sit up here. We should be able to argue. And then me and Kanez should be able to go eat dinner.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
We ain't going to always agree.
Right. That's true.
But that's not how it is.
Right.
I got people within the political arena and people I've been knowing all my life that when I disagree with them, they stop talking to me. Or they kick me to the curb.
Or say you ain't down.
Yes, I ain't down or whatever. Let me explain something to you. Me, I'm for the kids. I'm for this community. I've always been for this community. I could have been gone, to be honest with you. I'm sitting here wearing a Memphis shirt. I could have been in Memphis right now. Oh yeah, I'm representing. I could have been in Memphis right now making a boatload of money, to be quite honest with you. I could have been there. You know, that's my second home. I could have been there. But no, there's no way I'm going to another city when my hometown needs me. When they need people like me that are going to stick up for this city. And that's the problem. We don't have enough people that want to do that. I face a lot of challenges. My family has tried to talk me out of doing a lot of things. They didn't want me to do this. They didn't want me to be a commissioner. They didn't. Everybody called him, man. He causes a lot of controversy, but